Thank you for letting me know, Amazon Warrior, that I've been talking into the void and no one has heard me at all. So yes, it is super intense. We almost died. But we have rescued 135 passengers. I don't know how the settings get screwed up when I haven't streamed it all since my marathon, but there it is. We got 135 passengers in our ship. We've rescued them from Thargoids. So you caught a glimpse there at the end of one of the Thargoid ships that are intercepting anyone who's pulling refugees out of the system. That's a Thargoid hunter, and they specifically built them to deal with us pesky humans. Okay, so we're going to drop them off at the rescue ship. Going to try not to overshoot the target. Coming in a little hot. Okay, okay. That would be interesting. I quite liked that movie. Okay. So it's on the other side of this ringed planet from me, sitting on the rings in the most annoying possible place that you could put your ship. I don't know why they wouldn't just park it right near the star, but so it goes. That bright little twinkle there is the rescue ship. And I am at 16% hull, so I almost got creamed by those Thargoids. And it looks like we're going to collide with the ring system, but we won't. Probably. Okay. We're going to drop out. When we get close enough, we will ask to dock. Want us on what pad? Pad 6. I see it. Are we facing the wrong direction? We are. That's cool. Space is three-dimensional. We can fix that. Easy. And we're going to need to lower our landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Hopefully this is nice and smooth. Gentle, gentle, gentle. There we go. Okay. Refuel. Repair. Restock our heat sinks. And now we unload all our passengers. So we got 135 people in here. They're probably real mad. I got a ton of messages while the Thargoids were shooting at us. And generally they're along the lines of, yeah, Their happiness has decreased because we are being shot at. But yeah, now they say nice things like, hooray. We're looking forward to finding out where we'll be living for now. Maybe it'll be a system with multiple stars. That would be nice. Yeah, so they're all happy now, but as I was taking damage, you could see that they were getting a little unhappy with me. So we drop them all off. I don't have to do the processing. I just drop off all these people. We got 135 of them in here to drop off. You get to choose your reward. Usually I'm going to take reputation, because reputation gets you all sorts of perks depending on where you are. You can see what groups I increase my reputation with. This one, I don't have room to store any of the other rewards they want to give me, so I'm just going to take the cold hard cash. Yeah, again, usually I'm going to choose reputation unless they're going to give me some sort of rare material, or I don't actually have the option to do it. So, yeah, no reputation. Influence increases the influence of the group you're doing the mission for. I don't care so much about that. I don't want to meddle, so I'll just take the money. But having people like me more is always good. I'm just going to do this as quick as we can. Reputation. Yeah, again, different groups. So you get reputation with the group that you picked up the passengers from and the group that you bring them to. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's different. I will take these focus crystals. Those are always good to have. I'll take that. Basically, anytime I get engineering materials, I'm going to take those, if I'm not already full up of them. You use those to tweak the different pieces of equipment on your ship. They're kind of a pain to collect yourself. Reputation. 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 Everyone likes me. Reputation. Okay. We got a message. That's probably just, yeah, my reputation changed. So these groups like me at a different level now. So, that was 135 people that we just rescued. So we're going to update our little count. And hopefully you see the update come in. Yay! 135 people rescued. And off we go to do it again. Pretty cool, right? That's it. We're going to do it again. So we're going to navigate to Seoul. Let's stop by Earth this time. We'll pick up some refugees at Earth. Okay. Launch, please. Okay. We're on our way again. It's always painful when your ship gets blown up. But I'd be really embarrassed if there were like 130 people on my ship when it happened. I was really close last time. Jump to get to Sol. Just have to wait for our drive to recharge and to get far enough away from that star that we don't melt.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go.
4, 3, 2,
1. Okay, let's go to Earth. We're gonna dock at the Gorbachev, not the Abraham Lincoln.
warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Yeah, that should get us there pretty quick. I have a frame shift drive that is modified with Thargoid technology. It's a little unstable, but it is sure fast. Okay. Oh, we're on the night side. Should have swung around. Let's swing around to the day side. We gotta visit Earth, right? If we're here. What's the orientation here? What am I looking at? Yeah, it's South America and Africa. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's Earth. It's here. Got a lot of people. Probably want to help them. Alright, where's that station? Completely behind me. There you are. And we'll pop out. Okay. Probably a few people on here who would like a ride.
Delay seat Sierra Papa Romeo. Landing permission will be granted upon request. Welcome to this federal starport, Commander. Landing authorized. Proceed to landing pad 20.
Landing pad 20. Oops. Coming in a little fast.
Make way for oncoming traffic. Restrict your speed.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Where's pad 20? Where's pad 20? Right here? Yeah, right here. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Nice, careful landing. Refuel and pick up more passengers.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay. Let's pick up some people. Let's pick up some people. Lots of people here. Alright, 3 people. Throw them in the cabin. Everyone in. All aboard. Sad that you got to put one person in the group in a different cabin. Oh well. Can't be picky. See each other on the other side of the trip. You know what I mean.
Incoming mission critical message.
Who's talking to me? Hurry up is what they say. I'm just gonna start ignoring them. Oh yeah. Lots of people here. I'm not gonna be able to pick up every single one of these missions. Hopefully, can fill up though. Okay, 16 spots left.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay. 2 spots. I got 2 spots. Oh, we're gonna fill it completely. Okay. All 136 spots are full. What system of government will they use? Well, that's not really up to me. There are all sorts of systems of political thought in this game. Sol system is federal, so they like capitalism. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you what they're going to do. It depends on where they go. But there's all sorts of political systems out there. Yeah, if we look at the map, you can see Sol system. They have a democratic government. Democracy. Confederacy. Yeah, there's like a million different government types. Wonder if you can. Yeah, yeah. There's all sorts of different general categories, but like lots of variation within them. So like you got feudal systems to prison colonies. Really depends on where they're going to go. Let's see. Guess I'd better plot my course.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear for egress.
Okay, not going to run into anyone. Okay. Here we go again. I hope they're taking some palm trees with them. There she is again. Good old Earth. Looking mostly not wrecked, so good on us.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Have a safe flight, Commander.
This game takes place in like the year 3310, I think. Kind of optimistic. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the Thargoids try to do this time. I mean, they're gonna try and kill us all, is what they're gonna try and do. Here we go. Wait for a drive to recharge. We're doing pretty well here, actually. Much better than last time. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna get away unscathed this time. Not bad. Okay, everyone's gonna be very happy with this trip. Well, hopefully no one's getting skid knees. They're all wearing their seat belts and they have their trays in upright and locked positions. They don't leave reviews, but you do get better rewards if they're happier, is my understanding. For regular passenger missions. I don't know, this is kind of different. Refugees are a whole other thing. I've never really run passenger missions in this game before. But it's a whole other way to make money. You can go around sightseeing. They'll say, I want to go see, you know, a system with 3 stars. And then you take them to one and they ooh and ah will you fly dangerously close. And then they pay you. Okay. Get away from this white dwarf.
Incoming mission critical message. Warning. Operating beyond safety limits.
Okay, I'm moving way too fast. Kill some of that momentum. Here we go. Yeah. People seem happy this time because we didn't get shot at too much. You're a class pilot to get us all to our destination without any losses. It's appreciated back here, Commander. Yeah. Me too, actually. It costs a lot of money to repair the ship. So we got a full load of 136 passengers this time. Just about there. Okay.
Docking request granted.
Pad 7. That's it there.
Landing gear deployed.
Good, I'm gonna need that.
Docking successful. Engines
Okay.
disengaged.
No repairs necessary. How cool is that? Especially after we almost died the last trip. Okay, drop everyone off. Get our pay. Reputation, please. So all these little groups have their own political beliefs. And some people spend a lot of time building up their little pet political factions, getting them more influence. Because you can actually shift a system's form of government if you really want to. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's me. I am taking money for rescuing them, though. Takes a little money to keep this operation going. I got a ship to take care of. Okay. So that was 136 to add to our 135, which means we should be at 271. Correct me if my math is wrong, but I think we've rescued 271 people now. Hooray. Back to Seoul. Okay. Maybe we'll do some sightseeing this time. Is there anything in the solar system that people want to see before we pick up passengers?
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
go see Pluto. We could, I don't know, whatever you want to do. It'll be fun. The Voyager probes are there. We could go out and see the Voyager probes. They have been traveling for about 1,000 years at this point, though, so they're going to be quite far out. Well, we're in the Milky Way. I can show you the Milky Way, though. It looks really good from space. That's fair. We can survey your kingdom, Amazon Warrior. We'll go to Pluto when we get there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. There might even be people to rescue near Pluto. They might have a station out there. I don't know. I haven't really spent much time in the Sol system in this game, so I'm not super familiar with what's around. Yeah, the hyperspace is cool. Sometimes they call it witch space. Okay. So, Pluto is out there. We are going to use our supercharged super cruise drive to get there a lot faster than half an hour. It is experimental Thargoid reverse engineered technology, so it's a little unstable. You can see I'm sort of...
Temperature critical.
Oh, it does heat up a lot. It does heat up a lot. Gotta be careful. But that took us half the distance. I forget that this ship's not built for it. My exploration ship is built with that drive in mind. So it's... it doesn't overheat when you use it. I almost fried us there. Yeah, Orcus is out there. It's got all sorts of different cool objects that have been discovered. Wonder if Karin is going to be here too? Looks like it is. We might even be able to land on Pluto. Not sure. But Karin's there. Is there something else orbiting? It must be a station. It's there. Oh, no, that's just the orbit. Sorry. There it is. That's Pluto. And it's pal Karin over there. Delphi Control Chapter. What is that? Pretty neat. There she is. see what this little point of interest is. What do we got here? Structure detected. Data link scanner. Okay, we found something. Other ships out here. Apparently we need to use the data link scanner. Get little story things from it. What is this place? This is cool. Jettison the past. Security installation. What is it, like a prison? I'm just scanning it. Okay. What does it say? What does it say? What am I supposed to scan here? What are we doing?
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
Oh! I don't like that. I don't like that.
Trespass zone cleared.
Okay, okay. What did that say? What am I supposed to scan? Cargo bay 2. We got a bunch of targets here. Security installation. Power capacitor. I guess we can scan that too. I don't know what any of this is.
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
Cleared a trespass zone. Beats me. Anyway, someone's hanging out around Pluto. Doing who knows what. Neat. Can I talk to it? Hackable maintenance hatch. Hackable comms array. Feel like I should talk to that comms array. How close do I gotta be? How close do I gotta be?
You have entered a trespass zone.
Okay, I'm scanning that comm array. Okay, okay.
Trespass zone cleared.
Sub-targets identified. Okay, okay, okay. What else we got here? Maintenance hatch. Automated defense turrets. It's like stuff I don't really want to mess with. What's this guy?
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya.
Cleared.
Really don't know what this place is about. Got their attention, huh?
Scan detected.
I'm not doing anything wrong. Alright, well, that's this weird place in Pluto. Not quite sure what the deal is. Where to? Delphi Control Chapter, huh? What do we got? What do we got? Triton requires a permit. Interesting. Okay, okay. This stuff around. Oh. Let's check out Haumea. Little base on the surface. Can I land there, though? Interplanetary road trip. Pilot's Memorial. Notable presidents. What? We want to go to Mars, maybe? Jupiter? Yeah, let's go to Jupiter. They are pretty cool, right? Yeah. Like, of the ship? It's, pretty impressive, right? Like, it really makes you feel like there's a whole ship here. At the rings? Yeah, we can go to Saturn. We can go to Saturn. Where is Saturn? Here we go. Oh, on Jupiter. Maybe. I'm not sure if they're visible in this game. Let's look, though. We can look. Yeah, what do we got? Do we have any stations around there? It does, yes. I think they're much fainter, though.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Saturn's got the famous rings, but, oof, Pluto is really far out.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
The other thing we have to be careful about is running out of fuel. The Super Cruise overcharge. Cooldown in progress, okay.
Warning. Frameshift operating beyond safety limits.
Back to the inner solar system.
Warning. Frameshift operating beyond safety limits.
That is very hard to control. look in the lower right, you can see how much fuel I burned. We were basically full when we got here. Coming up on Jupiter. And his little friends. Don't think all his little friends are here in the game. But a few of them are. There it is. Oh, you can kind of see the rings. There you go. See, they're fainter, but they're there. We want to drive right into the rings, Amazon Warrior? Okay. I think we gotta find resource extraction site. That's probably the easiest way to drop out. We're getting close. I'll be very careful. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! The rings of Jupiter. Get right up in there. Stuff. Yeah, I don't see many hotels or anything yet. Neat though. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Jupiter is big. Alright, let's go pick up some more passengers. We're too close to the rings. Boom. I think this station is orbiting Io. Looks like Io. Yeah, it's Io. Okay, let's go pick up some more people. Please let us in.
DeLacy, Sierra Papa Romeo. The station services are prepped for your arrival. Greetings, Commander. Landing permission granted. Victor for approach to landing pad 20.
20. I love that there are actual ads as you fly
Observing
in.
steady traffic in this sector. Caution is advised.
20. Where is pad 20? Right here.
Landing gear deployed.
No palm trees here. Who's waiting for a
Touchdown.
ride?
Deploying ground services.
A bunch of people. Get in. Fill her up. There. Hop in. 2 get in there. Guys get in there. Starting to look pretty full. Okay, don't have room for that many more. Room for 4 more.
Incoming mission critical message.
No groups of 4 or less. That will be it. So we've got 132 people with us this time. Set a course out of here.
Incoming mission critical message.
It's actually not that critical. It'll be someone saying, please hurry up. Yeah. Will we be leaving soon? That is not a mission critical message.
Landing
Ship
gear
released.
retracted.
Follow the greens on your way out.
we go. Which part do you mean, Amazon Warrior?
You are clear of the station. Stay safe, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that's Io. Yeah, hang on. Give you a better view. It's one of Jupiter's moons. Hey, Duke. You're just evacuating some passengers from Sol system. Yeah, so there's Io, and there's Jupiter. Pretty cool. That's right. Jupiter's got all his little entourage.
Drive charging.
An unplanned nap. I always feel awful after any kind of nap.
3, 2,
So, the Thargoids are going to pull us out of hyperspace and try to kill us / abduct us. So, wish me luck. Here we go. They know I've got passengers. Out of here. Sooner the better. Hopefully we got the drop on them this time. I think we're okay this time.
Frameshift drive charging.
2 flawless runs after almost dying is pretty good. Oh, missile incoming. Ooh, okay, not quite flawless. They took down our shields.
Heat sink deployed.
Yeah, the Thargoids don't follow human laws, Oprah. Yes, so I'm full of people, and I am taking them to the rescue ship Cornwallis, which is a couple jumps away, which is where the refugee processing is happening.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we ate a missile right at the end there before we jumped, but we didn't take any hull damage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the Thargoids only seem to be pulling you out of hyperspace on the way out of Sol, so we are good on the second jump.
Shields online. Incoming
Okay.
mission critical message.
So let's just planets and moons, stations. Where's the rescue ship? Where's the
Incoming
rescue
mission
ship?
critical message.
God, there's a lot of fleet carriers here. Here we go. That's where we're gonna drop them off. Yeah, well, the Thargoids are definitely employing the same strategy, Oprah. Yeah, this one is like, I don't know. It's hard to blame the Thargoids because I believe we're on genocide attempt number 3. I mean, not number 3. We've tried it twice. I don't know if we're trying to try it again. But they're finally fed up. And they are attacking Earth. Tomorrow is when the last Thargoid Titan arrives in the Sol system, which is why the evacuation effort is happening. Yeah, humans can't help themselves, can they? My prediction is the Thargoids are going to blow up Earth. You heard it here first. That is my prediction. The game is getting a big player-run colonization expansion in the new year, and I think that's going to be the impetus for it. Yeah, maybe they'll terraform Earth. That would be even more insulting. Yeah, they need superior Nippon steel for their interceptors. Yes, they're angry that we've been keeping these all to ourselves. Okay, there's the Cornwallis. I'd like to know
Docking request granted.
what they actually look like inside their ships. Maybe they are kawaii. Landing pad 7. There you are, pad 7. You're oriented the wrong way.
Landing gear deployed.
Carefully, carefully. Don't ruin it now.
Docking successful. Engines
Okay.
disengaged.
So we do have a little bit of damage. Like, very little damage. What did they get? Huh. Yeah, just like a little bit of hull integrity they must have damaged. So now we drop off all our passengers. How many people do we have this time, actually? So we have 132 people in the hold. Not in the hold. They have cabins. But I imagine it's kind of economy airline style. So now we're just dropping them off and picking our reward for each of the groups of refugees. Usually we want reputation unless the pay is really good. Hey, Obsidian Fury. We are just dropping off a load of refugees that we have evacuated from Sol system. Reputation is almost always the reward we want to take. So, there was like a meter where we could have repelled the invasion, but I think it was set to a number that was kind of impossible to achieve in the week. I think we got to like 45% or something invasion repelled. So it just was not gonna happen. Basically, yeah. No, the Thargoids are getting to Sol. That's gonna happen. Which honestly is pretty fun. It would be kind of lame if we repelled them. There was no climactic battle. No, I think Oprah was saying that the Thargoids want our anime girl pillows. So you can. So the Thargoid is currently the Titan. Cojico is the last Titan. It's traveling right now, which is kind of like phased out of reality. We can't really attack it while it's moving. We can attack, you know, the Thargoids that are like in real space right now, and prevent them from setting up shop. But we can't attack the Titan directly until it phases back into real space. So, let me just see here. So, 271 plus 132 is 403. Exactly. So, we have saved 403 people so far this evening. And off we go again. Get another load of passengers. Out of how many? That's a good question. If we look here at Sol System, it says its population is 21.5 billion. So I've got, let me just pull out my calculator here. I can have 136 people in a trip in my cargo hold. So 2.5 billion. 123. 2.5 billion divided by 136. If I was going to do it myself, it would only take about 18.3 million trips for me to do this. Yeah, no, sorry. Did I do the math wrong? Uh, so 2, let me do that again. 2, 5, 500. So 2.5, yeah, divided by 136. Yeah, no, it's about 18 million trips I have to take, but if I'm the only one doing it. So there are a bunch of people doing it. You can check, there's like a Steam player count website where you can see how many players are playing right now. It's not enough. But, you know, doing my part.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So we just head out again. We'll see. Like I said, my prediction is that the Thargoids are gonna blow up Earth.
Frameshift drive
That's gonna
charging.
be the big plot thing they do. Like, I don't know if they're going to, like, self-destruct the Titan in a dramatic way, or if instead of actually showing up in the system like they normally do, it's gonna, like, collision course for Earth's core and then rematerialize. I don't know. But I think they're gonna blow up Earth. Okay, there's the sun. Actually, no, that's not the sun. It's 2 jumps. That is something else. Some other star. If it takes out Sol, that will be very interesting.
Drive charging.
I guess that is a possibility. So where are we picking people up this time? That might be their strategy, Oprah. Alright, that's the sun. Okay. So... we could pick up people all over the place. Why is this not sorted by distance anymore? Very annoying. Mars? Do we want to go to Mars? Mars High is the name of the station that orbits Mars, which is pretty great. Yeah. We could go to Titan. We haven't been to Saturn yet. Let's go to Titan. That's my choice. So yeah, there's old Sunny. Good old soul. Try not to melt ourselves. The ship is not designed with the overcharged frameshift drive in mind. My exploration ship is, and it's very smooth and easy, and my ship doesn't overheat when I use it. I have to be very careful with it in this ship. What's cool when you're using the frameshift overdrive, though, because the technology it was made with was reverse engineered from Thargoid ships, it makes your user interface glitch out like Thargoids do when they're around. It's pretty cool. What we got here? There's all sorts of stuff around Saturn. Let's swing by Saturn first, then we'll dock at Titan City. She is. Neat. Alright, Titan City. Titan probably is pretty cool too, actually. I've spent very little time in the Sol system in my many hours playing this game. It just didn't seem that interesting. There were other places I could go. Yeah, Titan looks more or less what I'd expect Titan to look like. Brown and fuzzy. do it. Get a little closer. Line up with the mouth.
DeLacy, Sierra Papa Romeo. The Federation welcomes you. Follow station protocols and enjoy your visit, Commander.
Please let me dock.
Request approved. Assigned to landing pad 3-8.
3-8.
Observing steady traffic in this sector. Caution is advised.
Now, where is pad 3-8? Is that it right there? I see it. It's ready for us. Probably want my landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Oops, a little too far. Okay. Refuel and pick up some refugees.
Contact. Deploying ground services.
So, mission board, passenger lounge. Always group transportation if you missed my explanation at the beginning. Personal transportation are rich jerks who want fancy luxury cabins and are willing to pay more for it. Fuck them. I'm picking up all the poor people. So you pick them up. They tell you how many passengers they have in their group, and you find them a spot in one of your cabins. And you say, yep, you go in there. Just gonna shove as many people as I can in here and get going again. Some groups are big, some are not. But as full or close to full as I can possibly get is the idea here. My last cabin. Still got a little room. Little bit of room, little bit of room. Okay, this group has 6. I have space for 7. If I can be more efficient about this. This has 3. 6. This one is also 6. Alright. So we're going to have 1 extra space, unfortunately. You have to pick entire groups. You can't just grab one person from a group. Alright. Let's do this. Let's rescue them. Let's see how well the Thargoids do this time. My first run tonight, I almost died. And every other run has gone extremely well. We will see. Off we go.
Ship detach complete. Clear for departure.
Hey, someone hit me. Jerks. I didn't get fined, so it means I had the right of way. Lots of traffic. Okay, let's just wait for our shields to recharge before we encounter any Thargoids.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Stay safe, Commander.
Almost. We've got 99. Okay, we're good.
Drive charging.
Alright, let's see what the Thargoids have for us. They really are. You don't actually know what they're trying to do. I know we've rescued a bunch of people who were abducted by the Thargoids and were kept in other Titans.
Shields offline. Taking damage.
We're good.
Deployed. Heat sink deployed.
Okay, here we go. There's a missile coming. I can't take out my countermeasures again, though. You can't jump with your hard points deployed. I need my... Okay, okay. What were the rescued people like? Yes. So that is a matter of much speculation. We know that they are being held in quarantine on Mars, but everyone is extremely tight-lipped about what their condition is or what the deal with them is. We don't know what the rescued people are like now. Isn't that awesome?
Shields online.
It's super sinister.
Incoming mission critical message. Frameshift drive charging.
So we took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. Okay, where's the rescue ship? Bar. Avoid this white dwarf. Yeah, that yellow circle is the exclusion zone. That's where it will actually... The pull of gravity is so much that it'll pull you out of your super cruise. And probably overheat you like crazy. Yeah, I haven't had a run yet where they didn't try to stop me. Some attempts are definitely more earnest than others. That one was not so bad. You can see below my little ship there, that 67%, that's my hull integrity. I think my first run tonight I was at like 12% or 13% by the time I got to safety. And a couple other times I've been just completely unharmed. I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's a them thing, but it does seem pretty variable about how much heat you experience on your way out. Now, normally this ship would be able to outrun regular Thargoid interceptors, but they're sending Thargoid hunters, which is another class of ship they have, which they seem to have designed specifically to deal with humans. Hunters also don't have the same problem that regular Thargoid ships do with seeing us when we are very low temperature. They can shoot us just fine when I'm popping off my heat sinks. I do it anyway, because what the hell, I might as well. But they don't have nearly as much of a problem targeting you when you are running cold. Okay, where do you want me this time, Cornwallis?
Docking request granted.
Pad 7. I see it.
Incoming mission critical message.
It's not actually mission critical, it's one of the passengers thanking me. Passengers are always like setting the urgent flag on messages they send. Not actually urgent.
Landing gear deployed.
Nope.
Docking successful. Engines
Refuel, repair, restock. So, how many people did we get that time? Was that 135? Yeah, 135. Let's drop them off and get our rewards. I will take conductive components. That sounds good. Sure, man. Sounds good. Reputation, almost always good. I mean, not almost always. Reputation is always good. It is good when people like you. But sometimes you might want to pick one of the other rewards. The payout is particularly good. But when your reputation is high, people are willing to offer you better missions. So it's good to have high reputation. Some groups, when you get a certain reputation level with them, you can get permits to enter systems that you normally can't. There's some systems in the game that are permit locked. You have to actually earn the right to jump into them. Oh, taking a little longer this time. Okay. Rotation again. Okay, that is all of them. So, let's just see. Another 135 is we have rescued 538 people. I think we're going to get one more run tonight. Got about 5 minutes left. And then we're done. Does anyone have a request for where we should pick up the refugees from in the Sol system? Is there anything particular in our solar system you would like to see? We could just do Earth or Luna. Be nice and traditional. But let me know if there's a preference. So this is our last run of the evening. Earth it is, okay. Come on, come on. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fun fact, Sol System is where the federal government is headquartered. The Federation being one of the big superpowers in this game. But they are not headquartered on Earth, they are headquartered on Mars, which has been terraformed for about 1,000 years now. Pretty cool. I don't know if Earth is just for rich people and tourists. Not quite sure what the deal is.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right. Okay, where are you? So, around Earth. Yeah. That's the one we're gonna dock at. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. My Mandarin is non-existent.
Warning. Frameshift operating beyond safety limits.
Oh yeah, that's plenty fast. Definitely enough of a boost to get us there faster. Yeah, so I'll read you the little description of Sol System, Duke, when we dock. But it does seem to be rich people and tourists is the whole deal of the whole system, for the most part. We'll fly by the moon, just so you can see the moon too. Why wouldn't you want to see the moon? She's a beauty. She's a good one. She's the only one we've got. Okay, there's Luna. And you see all these little, like, things that are popping up? These are like little tourist beacons. We can, like, go and inspect those and get a little bit of tourist info. Not sure what interplanetary road trip is. Earth's looking good, though. Wonder if people have the same relationship to Earth that a lot of North Americans do to where their family has roots. Like, vaguely interested, but it doesn't really affect you.
DeLacy, Sierra, Papa, Romeo. Submit a docking request, and a landing pad will be reserved for you, Commander.
Commander. Access granted. You are go for approach to pad 3-3.
3-3. Where's pad 33? Oh no, my ads are upside down. I'm flying in the wrong way. Three is down there. Oh, this one's nice. This is a nice station. Look at that.
Landing gear deployed.
A fancy ass station. Refuel. Okay, so Duke.
Landing completed.
Rich
Deploying
people
ground
and
crew.
tourists. The description of Seoul on the galaxy map says, it's notable as the birthplace of humanity and the capital of the Federation, one of the galaxy's 3 superpowers. Mars, which is terraformed in 2286, is the primary residence of the federal president and the seat of federal power. The system is characterized by a widespread reliance on technology and the prevalence of monolithic corporate entities. The permit for the system can be obtained from the federal military. They're letting everyone in to help evacuate now, though. So let's pick some people up. Okay, lots of people waiting. Fill it up. Yep, and 7 more. Big groups. Everybody in.
Incoming mission critical message.
It is not mission critical. It's literally one of the passengers saying, please hurry up. I'm very uncomfortable here.
Incoming mission critical message.
They're all like that. Okay, room for 32 more.
Incoming mission critical message.
Just about there.
Incoming
14 more. We
mission
can fit
critical
14
message.
more. 11. Four more. Can we do it? Nope. We got 132 with us this time. Last run. Let's see how well we do. Yeah, again, I'm impressed with this station. This is a nice one.
Docking cloud subtracted. Observe station regulations on exit.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
Ship-to-ship collisions will result in a fine, Commander. Be
Yeah,
careful.
that's fine. That's fine. I was careful. Apparently I have illegal passengers. Interesting. We got the criminal element trying to get out too. That's fine.
Frameshift drive charging.
People's is people.
You have exceeded
Unless
the
they're
station
rich.
exclusion zone. FFC signing off.
Here we go. We're doing it. Missile right off the bat. Great sign. That's okay, I've got countermeasures. Almost ready to try again. Here we go. I think we did it. We shook him. Yeah. Not a scratch. All right. These will be very happy passengers.
Frameshift drive charging.
We did it. Let's drop these guys off.
Incoming mission critical message.
That's just them saying thank you.
Incoming mission critical message.
Sometimes when you're doing a mission, that'll be something like, if you do it quickly, you'll get a bonus payment. These all seem to be just like, yeah, thanks. It's good to be away from that terrifying place. Thank you for taking me to safety. I hope the journey doesn't take too long. Yeah, Earth is a bad place these days. Drop these folks off, get our final rescued count. Not as impressive as I'd hoped, but it's better than nothing. The rich really do. That's pretty good. I'm just one guy in a snazzy hot pink electric ship. Looks good, right? That's a ship you'd be proud to be rescued by. Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't think
Request granted.
they're in
Mission critical message.
much of a position to be picky about it. Which is why those rich people bug me so much. Like, the system is literally being invaded by aliens. And they're like, oh, but don't you have a nicer cabin for me? No, you can stay here.
Shields offline. Silent running.
Whoops, wrong button.
Thermal signature restored.
Want landing gear, not silent
Landing
running.
gear deployed. Hull
Bang.
integrity compromised.
Whoops.
Shields online.
It's fine.
Engines disengaged.
Okay. Let's drop these people off. How many did we get this time? I forget. Did we fill it? I didn't think we filled it. Alright, I didn't think we filled it this time. It looks like we did. Cool. Okay. Drop them off. There are little rewards. Yeah, I want the ceramics. Alright, everyone off my ship.
Incoming message.
Almost empty, almost empty. Okay. That is everyone. So, with another 136, that brings us to a grand total of 674 people rescued on our stream tonight. Which is alright. That's not too bad. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. That was fun. Yeah, now they're on their own. It's not my problem. So that was fun. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Tomorrow is when the Titan Cojico arrives in the Sol system. I will be at work, so I won't know until the evening what the heck's going on. Yeah, it's probably not good, though. Probably not good. But we rescued a few people. Thanks for coming out, everyone. This was fun. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I did my big 24-hour fundraising marathon at the beginning of November. This is my first stream back. I'm still accepting donations. If you check out my fundraising page, there's links down below. You can see I have not quite achieved my goal yet. Donations run all the way through to the end of the year. It's tax deductible. It's a good cause. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. I've even got incentives that are still available, so check that out. Maybe if you're in the GTA, you want to get a fencing lesson from me, you could get one. All right, folks, I'm going to log off, but this has been a lot of fun, and yeah, think good thoughts for humanity. Hopefully things go well tomorrow. All right, have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.